it. And here we are. Fuck. Welcome, guys. Coming up on this very special episode, we have got some shit for you. This is not just Top Rope. This is the League of Extraordinary podcast in full effect. And we are talking AEW, WWE, NXT, you name it. We are having a ton of fun and we have a great guest. So let's just get to this. This League of Extraordinary podcast special starts right about looking at my watch. What? Checking the time. What?
What?
All right, fuck it now.
It's tough.
Five, 7, 2, 5, 7, 1, 2.
Oh shit, I'm still rocking. That shit is epic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the number one show in Stamford, Connecticut, Jacksonville, Florida, Nashville, Tennessee, parts unknown, and the Undead Realm. Welcome to the PWI Lifetime Achievement Award winner for worst Instagram handle ever. Welcome to Top Rope Wrestling Talk League Style. I am, because I'm still fucking rude, the 20-time champ, the soundboard, by God, motherfucking extraordinaire, the birthday boy as of yesterday, the jack of all trades, the master of absolutely none, the South Philly psycho and lunatic fringe of podcasting. God damn, I got too many names. D.O.
Grandma too.
That's the wrong one. I'm so hyped.
I said grandma and he played Viva La Raza.
You fucked me up. I can't even say it was Ivan here. I can't say whole fucking show. I can't do it. But you know what? We're here. We're hyped. Let's fucking go! And of course, to the side of me tonight, the first lady of Top Rope Wrestling Talk, whose music I played too early. She is the whole ass vibe. She is the ninth wonder of the podcasting world because we don't treat her like a woman, but we damn sure don't treat her like a man.
Yeah, we
She
do.
is everybody's favorite Latina heat herself, Grandma Wendy.
Viva la raza! If you're not cheating, you're not trying. We lie, we cheat, we steal. We lie, we cheat, we steal.
Mamacita. And of course, the man below me because he's beneath me. No, I'm playing.
Bro, who is that?
No, now we start getting in. Now we start getting into the big deals because below me, directly below me, is the founder of Top Rope Wrestling Talk. He is the salt of the earth of podcasting. He is the biggest MJF mark you will ever fucking meet. And trust me, after this week, if you ain't learned, if you doubt him, the three of us will fucking fight you over it. He is better than you, and you know it. He is the high class one. me. Bruce. You know who I'm looking at.
Yes, I am.
And he knows it.
Yes, I do.
See? And last, and most importantly, please welcome the Professor X of podcasting, the founder of the League of Extraordinary podcasts, the man that was gracious and generous enough to let us in. He is a brother from a West Coast mother. He is the Devious One himself. He is a co-host of Circle of Debate and just an overall amazing fucking person and podcaster. The one and only, who gets a special entrance because he is technically our boss, Ivan. It's special for us. For you, it's week to week. For us, it's special. Okay? Please, high class, take it away. That intro wore me the fuck out.
Listen, all I know is in the comments, Michael is not wrong.
He is not wrong.
Michael
These intros longer every week. Start Friday, end on Monday. We had to drop the league one time. This shit is epic. I felt like we were Avengers assembling or some shit, man. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
All hail Brucey. Damn right.
Thanks, Cove.
Oh, and I forgot that. He is also the Triple H of D-Generation West. Thank you, Kofi. My man is on it tonight. Dirty Heels. Before we get into anything, can we all just say real quick, congratulations on 100 episodes, Kofi and good brother. Dirty Heels. We fucking love y'all. Honestly, like, when Ivan led us into the league, I was looking at a lot of these podcasters, and Dirty Heels was a big one. I was a huge fan. Huge fucking fan. So to be like associated with them and then like down on shit, and now they're showing up on my live streams, I'm like, Ivan, you're the fucking man.
So I've got a few quick hitters that I kind of want to go over. It's just kind of stuff that I saw skimming through Twitter and Facebook.
Of course, Brucey loves the Twitter machine, man.
I love the Twitter machine. I get
so to be the high class mark of Twitter.
But there's just some quick hitters, a few quick hitter things that I wanted to talk to you guys about and get your guys' opinion. So. Okay. We've all been dying to see the Briscoes versus FTR and AEW. We've been dying. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's wondering why the fuck hasn't Tony Khan signed these fucking guys yet, right?
Honestly, like, I'd give my left nut to see it. Like, it'd be fucking amazing.
So,
considering all the signings, yeah, I mean, it would make sense.
This is the so-called reasoning behind the Briscoes not being signed to AEW yet. It says the Briscoes are not expected to appear in AEW. And here's the kicker. Fightful reports someone of influence at Warner Media is against Jay Briscoe because of past homophobic statements. But it goes on, and I guess it's come from other wrestlers in the industry and stuff like that says Briscoe has long since apologized. And those in the industry believe he has truly rehabilitated and reflected on his thoughts at that time. Ivan, let's start with you since you're the guest. How do you feel about this? And do you think Tony's got enough pull to actually get them in AEW if Warner Media doesn't want them?
I think he's able to, but I mean, obviously we know the fact because remind you, it's the network that doesn't want it. And if the network does not want it, then it's no other option or no other choice. They can't take them in. It's not, if it was up to Tony, he would have bring the Briscoes already in and have them feud with FTR automatically, since that whole Twitter war between them had been happening. So that should have already occurred by now. But when this was brought upon us, that we were now, all of us are Bernie made aware of. I mean, we live in an era right now that social media and everything else is very, very sensitive. That they even would go to the past. It's like your ex-girlfriend going through your past messages and everything else.
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is this? Look at this message right here. Like, oh my god! It's like,
are you fucking this bitch?
from Twitter's yeah, they go all the way back
like that's my sister. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, you're really.
I'm from West Philly, not West Virginia. Like,
but you know, like, you're backdating this all the way from like 2013, 15 around so. I mean, if he can't bring him an AEW, he owns Ring of Honor. So now there you go. So it's not affiliated.
They're going in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they're going in the Hall of Fame. They're not affiliated with All Elite, because as long as Tony Khan makes it his own entity, its own promotion, he can bring whoever he wants and Ring of Honor, besides All Elite that is on our network television. So,
and who says we don't get Briscoes versus FTR at Supercard of Honor that's coming up? They've already got Strickland's
not
got
a damn person.
Strickland's got a match on there already.
I mean, Tony didn't say it, so there's that.
Wendy, how do you feel? Sorry, Dom, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, I was going to go into some comments real quick before we... I was going to say, Kof, we love you too. Definitely congratulations again. Brad's here like it's time. Oh yeah, it's league time. and Mike went on to say the Briscoes aren't the brightest bulbs in the deck, so there's that.
No, they're definitely a few French fries short of a Happy Meal, that's for sure.
And Kof made a good point too. Like, you know, they use the wrong words. It's crazy because they let racism go. But if you say something about you know certain things, there's a problem.
I'm going to say this. It frustrates me because if he has shown that he's learned from his mistakes and he's grown and he's improved as a person, give him a chance. You know, you did it to Sammy. You gave Sammy a second chance, and then you threw a title and strapped a rocket right up his asshole and sent him sky high. But you're not going to give this guy who's got more experience, more time, who could put on a hella fucking good match. You're not going to give him a chance. That shit don't make fucking sense to me. Just saying.
That was me.
What the fuck? We got somebody else in the group.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm waiting. I'm looking.
No. We had a Facebook user comment, so I went into Facebook to check the comment.
Okay.
I agree with
the one that says you were all awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
I agree with what Philippe just said. I care about his comment. I care about the comments he made, but I know he has reformed. It's not that it's PC. It's that people won't forgive when someone makes amends properly. Yeah, but I feel like
absolutely,
it's not that they won't forgive. They pick and choose who they're going to forgive. These guys look like straight up redneck trash. So it's
they're from Delaware. I used to live there. Yes.
I used to live Delaware adjacent. It's not the greatest place in the world. I'm just saying. Sorry, Delaware.
They are it. But that's what makes it harder to forgive them by a lot of people. And they probably have this preconceived notion that because that's what they look like, that's who they are, and there's no growth that's going to happen. So no matter how much they prove themselves to have grown, learned, and improved as people, they're going to have to like doubly prove that they actually have done it.
Oh my God, I just went black.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Not lights out on high class again. You really got to charge this light before you come on, homie. This is fucking ridiculous. Honestly. Or keep it plugged in. All right, so he would. By the way, I hate having to follow up Grandma because that was beautiful. You're gonna make me look like shit. But all I can say is, you know, from somebody with a background of like, I wasn't always the most tolerant of gay people until I found out I had one in my family, and then my outlook changed rapidly. Like if you would have held Young Psycho to the standards I'm at now, then maybe, just maybe, you know, I might be canceled and not even be doing this show. You know, people do grow, people do change. I'm an example. I mean, I was a homophobic piece of shit growing up. I'm not now. I was a full-blown addict in my 20s. I'm clean in my 40s. You know, like people do change. I don't know about the Briscoes per se, but I think you should at least give them the opportunity. You know, especially if you're willing to, you know, forgive all the Excalibur shit, which I think is what Kof was bringing up earlier. Then, you know, why are you so sensitive about this if you're not about the other one? Like, at least play that shit across the board.
Absolutely.
And as far as the Briscoes and FTR go, like,
you forgive him for the fucked up shit he said about Sasha Banks. You were like, oh, go to sensitivity training and have a conversation with her. He's improved.
So do the Briscoes need to go to sensitivity training? Because I want to see live footage of that.
I do too.
Oh my God! Could you imagine?
Amazing.
I want you to sit in the back.
Bruce showing his true colors.
Yeah,
Mike says you never look better, homie.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
But you know, and then as far as the Briscoes and FTR are concerned, like, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a good match. But like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm not really that into Briscoes versus FTR. Like, I just saw a thing the other day. Saying the Briscoes are going to fight the Wolves, and I was like, that's what I fucking want right there. Like, Briscoes, okay, cool, but like Wolves, like I'm just saying, there are other dream matches that I would rather see ahead of that shit. Ahead of two rednecks from Delaware. Like, I could have saw that if I drove across the border to buy cheap cigarettes. I don't need to buy a pay-per-view for that shit.
Mike just made me laugh with, do they have sensitivity training?
With a speak and spell.
And speak and spell. That's what makes it even better.
I gotta hit this because he deserves it.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Live audience.
You deserve that shit, big homie. I love that man. I've known him since I was a young psycho. That boy crazy. And he has a majestic beard too. He was feeling a little left out, so I got to keep reiterating that.
I mean, as far as I stand, I want to see Briscoes versus FTR. Like there's no tomorrow. Like if you watch this show, you guys know FTR is my favorite tag team out there right now. Like, and I've also been a huge fan of the Briscoes, even when Jay was a single competitor in the very beginning of ROH, when he was wearing a singlet and had short hair and didn't know what the hell he was doing in a damn
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
And he was kind of fat too, and then he got
What?
shaved and he got dreads, and you know, like the whole transformation of him is one of amazement in wrestling.
That boy was one nasty caterpillar that became a beautiful butterfly one day.
But you know, I agree. You know,
make me hit the laugh track.
Like it's coming. Like it says, coming from the industry that he's shown remorse and that he's grown from what he has done. The industry. That means other wrestlers and promoters that the Briscoes have worked with and talked to say those are the ones that matter. The industry is what matters. It doesn't matter what Dom says, what Wendy says, what Ivan says, what I say. It doesn't matter. It matters to them guys who in the industry.
Okay, Rocky. What'd you just say? It doesn't matter. I know. I'm fucking with him. Busting balls. That's what we do here.
Butterfly.
He went there, motherfucker.
With that being said,
that's my man. No, I'm not worthy, Cope.
I do feel like we are going to see the Briscoes in AEW eventually. I think it's something that Tony Khan's actually probably working on behind the scenes. You know, me and TK, we're close.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot Van Hammer was their manager. Great uptick, bro. They look like Hammer just found them at the circus.
You two carnies.
They look like Hammer. I can't.
They play the carny wrestling role to a T. They look like carny wrestlers.
They really do.
Awesome.
They really do.
So,
I couldn't say that without laughing. I'm sorry, Mike.
Let's move on to the next thing that I wanted to talk about. I watched a little bit of 2.0 for the first time.
For scientific reasons.
scientific reasons for myself because I haven't.
He needed something to put him to sleep.
No, I haven't watched it yet. Like my opinion on 2.0 was that of a jackass because I hadn't watched it.
Okay.
Okay, I was being a dick.
Fair enough.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it since it was Black and Gold. You know, once I knew Black and Gold was dying, I stopped watching.
Same. I was like, I'm done.
It didn't die. It moved to TNT or TBS or both.
Wow.
You can see him tonight after the show.
Overall, you know, I thought it was decent. It was decent for what they've turned it into. As it being an actual training ground for homegrown talent, like it was decent for what it really was. Like I watched it for what it really was, and I thought it was okay. But the biggest thing that I want to talk about is Braun Breaker loses the NXT title to Dolph Ziggler. Why on one? This is just one part of like this is what's going to turn into a 3-part deal here. Why in God's green earth here? I actually have something from Top Rope Wrestling Talk from Neil that he posted on this same subject. He says so
more accurate than Meltzer.
Yeah. So WWE changed NXT from something we loved to something fully focused on future and new talent, which is okay. Their current top champions are Dolph Ziggler and Mandy Rose. Makes no sense, and I have little interest. Even Philippe said it great. Like Mandy, I can understand. She wasn't getting used, and when she was getting misused on the main roster. She made sense to go back down. She could actually have used being down there a little longer than she was. Right. Now, Dolph Ziggler, this man has been a multi-time Intercontinental Champion, a multi-time Tag Champion, a multi-time World Heavyweight Champion, and I believe he actually held the WWE title as well. I think he won both his titles.
No, I don't think he did.
The World Championship.
He held Big Gold, but not the WWE.
It was just it was just the World Championship.
He says Ivan as I'm telling the motherfucker.
Well, no, I knew he held Big Gold. I knew he held Big Gold.
Yeah, but that was it.
I thought he had won the WWE. But anyways, the dude's won multiple main roster titles, and he is now their top champion. Why?
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Ivan, go for it. He already talked about this one, so he's ready.
I got to skip Bayless here because I'm going to digress. That's what I'm going to do and answer the question. I need to get myself ready for this shit because, okay, here we go. So, Dolph Ziggler, NXT champion. You mentioned something that Philip mentioned earlier. Philip mentioned about it's supposed to be a developmental program. Mm-hmm. Why in fucking God's green earth did what they did recently? They took what was it? 205, got rid of it. It obsoleted along with the cruiserweight. They now begin NXT Level Up. Mm-hmm. Tell me why the fuck they never thought about that before even killing the fucking gold and black brand. Why? That was the whole point. They could have done that already instead of destroying what the black and gold brand. Because of course Vince doesn't like what Paul Levesque did. Screw it. No, you know this is my shit, my grapefruit, my money. So of course he did what he had to do. Dolph Ziggler, why is he a champion? Because Vince McMahon already called Braun Breaker up. He's heading to the main roster as of this weekend, along with Gable Stevenson. They're already performing on live events. Why do you think he was there last week on Raw, along with Tommaso Ciampa? Mm-hmm. Why? Because Vince McMahon, he loves it. But there's one lack he has: charisma. He doesn't have my skills. He wants him to smile more. Why? He's supposed to be your Goldberg, to put like that, quote unquote. But why? You want him to be a dangerous man, in the ring, and you want him to be serious. Look what happened with Karrion Kross. Killer Kross, the same with him. Got rid of that smile, he got rid of that anger, and put him in a freaking demolition That's for God's sakes. For me, it
got
was
rid of Scarlet. I will never
and
forgive
got
him.
rid of Scarlet. Too soon for Breaker to be at the main roster.
Yes.
I'm going to say this right now. Best of luck in future endeavors for Braun Breaker because you will be buried in the main roster, especially if you're going to be on Raw, unless they already have future plans for him already. If something tells me that he's going to be the next one to defeating Roman Reigns, which is I hope not, I will be pissed off if that's happening by the end of the year because it's ridiculous that that's going to happen. So
Ivan,
just go ahead. My apologies.
that was actually the second part of the question, talking about his call up. You jumped the gun, but I like it. I like your thought process, my brother. I love it.
He's the Professor X. You just follow. You just follow him.
Roll with it.
So
He can do whatever the fuck he wants. We're the one living in his mansion.
let's roll into this Braun Breaker call up.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give my little 2 cents, and we'll hear from you, Dom and Wendy, and because I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this. I like Ivan feel it's way too early. They're rushing him. They're rushing him because they're in panic mode because they have no one for Monday Night Raw. When in all actuality, they have proven stars already in NXT like Eli Drake that should be on Monday Night Raw running that goddamn show.
Yes.
Amen.
Facts.
I
Hold up. I'm looking. Survey says number one answer.
I will put money on it that Eli Drake could bring Monday Night Raw out of the dumpster with his dummy gimmick.
Easy.
Because
Honestly, I absolutely agree.
that is what they eat up. Look at Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? Come on.
They're changing it in AEW until
I'm gonna drink a beer. What? Another beer. What?
Like
3 more beers. What?
Exactly. Eli Drake could be the savior for Monday Night Raw, but you know what? Vince won't use him properly because Triple H brought him in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he will go to the main roster and get buried and future endeavored. So
Tell him.
Wendy, how do you feel about Braun Breaker already being called up to the main roster now that me and Ivan have totally dropped bombs? I'm on fire tonight.
Finish my granola bar.
I love you, Cove.
Dummy. Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah. He says.
Honestly, no, I agree that it is much too soon to call him up. I mean, it feels like he has so much more to do in NXT and not just like developmentally and growth wise, but career wise. I feel like he could do so much more there still. To call him up, I agree. It does feel like a desperate move. Like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? And it is frustrating that they keep someone like Eli Drake, who is experienced and knows what he's doing. They're just holding him down. That's all they're doing there. It's frustrating, you know?
Yeah.
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 Because they're dummies. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely agree with all of that.
I love that. I will choose violence and wish that Hornswoggle becomes the new NXT champion.
God damn it, Pepsi Phil.
Fucking Pepsi Phil, man, this Hornswoggle addiction.
Fuck yeah.
Every episode, Hornswoggle is brought up somehow.
We need to get Hornswoggle on the show. That's what you need to do.
Oh my god, we get Swog on the show. Pepsi Phil will think we are legendary.
I'm gonna work on that. See what I can do.
So Dom, what are your thoughts on Braun Breaker's call up?
Let me start with title change, because when the title change happened, like immediately happened, my first thought was, okay, maybe, just maybe, they're going to give NXT a little shine because they got this 2-night event coming up. What did I miss?
Too soon to bring Braun up so soon. Braun still has math class to finish.
Well, I'm sure Uncle Scott could help him with that. You know, like I was saying. God damn it, Pepsi Phil. All right, fuck it. One more laugh track.
He's got 34% chance in that call.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Dom,
I'm sorry. When the title change first happened, my first thought was like, okay, they've got a 2-night event in Texas. It's supposed to be big. Why not give NXT 2.0 a little shine and let Braun have a rematch there, and maybe just maybe have his family in the crowd, or like, you know, Bobby tries to help Dolph. Here comes Rick to cut him off, that sort of thing. Like, have a big WrestleMania moment involving him and NXT to see as like a test. Not a call up, but just like, okay, you got your belt back. Go back to NXT. We know what we got. We'll keep working with you. And then I heard he was getting called up, and I was like, oh God, no, because I love Braun Breaker. I think I named him my rising star of 2021, and I barely even watch 2.0 anymore, like I did when it began. And then after a few weeks, I was like, I can't do it anymore. Fuck this. And even when I thought about going back, then they got rid of William Regal, and I was like, you could burn in hell. I will never be back. So as far as the call-up goes, like this is basically the first big NXT 2.0 call-up. This is a Vince call-up, not a Triple H call-up. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I don't know how it's going to go. It could be exactly the same, but I am dying to fucking find out, because this is going to be everything that everyone is complaining. Oh, well, you know, they're trying to be developmental. They're trying to change things. They're trying to make stars, like people are saying in the chat. And it might be too late. And that might be why they're bringing Braun up. Like Brucey said, that's a lot of B's, y'all. I'm sorry. That's a lot of B's and R's.
Bringing Braun up.
Anyway, that's why they're trying to bring him up so fast, because they're having problems filling out a roster, mainly because they've let like 200 guys go in 2 years. Not Braun's fault, but he's gonna suffer the consequences anyway. So I am actually like laser focused on this NXT 2.0 call up, because if this goes exactly the same way all the Triple H guys did, everybody that defended this pastel nightmare can kiss my ass. Neon, and I'm done. Neon nightmare, whatever the fuck it is, bunch of pinks and greens and shit, black and gold.
One other thing that I want to point out is Gable Stevenson has never had a match, and he's already on the Raw roster.
That doesn't make any sense to me. For why the fuck?
But should you be putting him over here to develop him and make him a star?
Do that, for God's sake.
And yes, now you got it right, Nick. I saw you last night. I was in the live chat. I saw you say Money Mike. Grandma Psycho. Done. I love you, Money Mike, but you're shit out of luck with these two right here.
So moving down the line is probably one of the most interesting feuds that have started since the Revolution pay-per-view, and we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to Revolution in a little bit. We're gonna get to the good stuff here in a little bit. I was letting the chat room ramp up and everyone start watching.
They're gonna repackage him as Charles Bronson.
No, Bronson.
Bronson. I'm sorry. God damn, big homie, y'all are killing me today. You see me coughing and shit because I was laughing and drinking. Y'all are gonna kill a psycho the day after his birthday. Oh well, life well spent. Moving on.
This is something where you can tell that Vince definitely got rid of whatever Paul Levesque did. You know, what he pioneered and what he stamped there for NXT. He completely erased it, and now he wants to go back to his old school days, like having Bruce Pritchard, having freaking hey, yeah, boss.
Johnny Laryngitis, yeah. Johnny Laryngitis and people power.
Yeah, the Bella steps down.
I've been hoarse since 1983.
Hey, I would be surprised if it was his fucking idea with those colors for NXT 2.0, because he was the skater dude back in WCW.
Yeah, he rocked all those colors and the blonde mullet.
And the blonde mullet. So there you go. So
oh yeah, I'm old enough to remember that shit.
Same here, bro. So, that's what I'm telling you, that Vince got rid of that for that reason, because he wants to create his own entity again. Make it his own. He wants this shit to die on his terms, not on anybody else's terms but his.
Right. And it's like, can I just say, hey Vince, what did Triple H do to you?
Married
his daughter.
Like hold up.
Married his little princess.
on the bobblehead doll, where did Triple H hurt you? Like seriously, he kept your company going when WCW was whipping your ass. He saved your company with DX, at least in part. Then he won your title, 14, 15 times? Then he ran your company and wrestled at WrestleMania and tore down the fucking house in his latter years. Then he went to NXT and he brought a bunch of indie guys in that you could have used and pushed to the fucking moon. Where is the point? Like, yeah, he married your daughter, but he also gave you grandkids. Like, where the fuck did this motherfucker hurt you?
Right in the heart, because he married his daughter.
So, moving on down the line of
at least it wasn't Macho Man there. I said it.
What was supposed to be short topics. Wow.
No comment.
Come at me.
No comment.
As I was
dudes.
alluding to, one of the hottest new feuds that have popped up on the Twitter machine is none other than Athena and Jade Cargill over the TBS title. I got a couple of tweets here. I've got a couple of tweets right here between the two of them. And Athena says, sure, at Jade Cargill, I'll give in to your request and I'll say loud enough for the people in the back. Even though I'm pretty sure I know the answer, give me a match so I can take your title. Talk to your boy, make it happen. I'll be waiting.
Oh, please, God, please.
Okay, Athena. And then Jade fires back. Listen, she calls herself this. This bitch is on fire right now. She replies, "You're welcome, kid. I'm a needle mover. I love it. I'll help you out. Clearly you need it. Looking kind of dry out there without TV."
Oh shit.
Damn.
Can I just take a moment and say I love her? Cause just damn.
He fucking went there, came back, and went again.
Right? Ivan, give me your thoughts on the tweets and the possibility of this amazing match that could turn into a long-term feud.
Hit it, homie. This Twitter war, fantastic. It blew my mind what she said. And this is what kayfabe pro wrestling is all about right here. I was like, yes. This is what it's all about. Yes. And I'm loving that they're keeping it like that. It's right.
They're bringing kayfabe back.
Yes. It brings that anticipation to see that. And not only that, but also seeing, Athena, seeing her. I just saw her recent Instagram video of her training. She did some new moves that got me like, Ned Flanders style. But I was like,
I love that.
I need to see this match between both of them. Because, yes, I'll go Ned Flanders in that for sure. Because
I love the Flanders reaction. That is the best fucking thing ever.
Coming through on the channel. You'll see it. But, man, this match has to happen. So, hey, TK, you better pick up. You better answer that text message or message Athena. All right. Here's my checkbook. How much you want? Just for one night. Even for one night. I don't give a shit. Bring it for one night at least. I don't mind, but she'll be another great addition to the women's roster as well. Mm-hmm. And so what? They need to now start developing this women's roster, especially now with the recent signing of Paige Van Zandt. But that's a whole different story with her. But as long as they're able to try to develop that women's roster, it's about damn time. Because it looks like he's been hearing a lot of the people's voices. Us, pro wrestling fans, give us more than one women match. He's done that by far. He's doing it. He's listening. Not like Vince. So I listen to the crowd. Yeah, I listen
to the fans.
No, like Wendy always says, that's an abusive relationship. We as fans are like, he's listening to us. I swear, he said he would. He's going to therapy. The band's gonna make it.
Hey,
he said he'd change.
No, he hasn't.
Hey, brother Love, this is how we give them women's matches and they want more. We'll give them 7 damn women's matches at 2 minutes apiece.
Yeah, that's accurate.
We
went
win.
down to 5 to 2 minutes or to 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Yep.
I'd rather watch 2 10-minute women's matches than 7 2-minute matches.
Amen.
Okay, yeah, true. But this feud, Oh yeah, like wrestling gods. If you're listening, please, because I as soon as you started talking about the tweets, all I heard was like Cat Williams in my head. This shit right here, this shit right here needs to happen.
Right.
This shit here needs to go down.
So Dom, what are your give me a few little quick hit things on this feud so we can get a few quick hits and move on down the line to the word association game.
What, the Jade and Athena thing?
Yes.
Oh yes. God, like I said, I mean, the tweets themselves are gold. This is, as I was saying, they're bringing kayfabe back. These Stanford fuckers don't know how to act.
Yeah.
They just can't help that their product is whack. Yeah.
How long did you think of that? Did you sit
right off top of my head?
Did you sit on your couch today watching wrestling and just think about like,
no,
ooh, this sounds good.
Just came to me. Nice. This is what happens in the mind of a psycho, man. I think on my feet, it's just all coming out at the same time. My big ass mouth just keeps running until some good shit happens. But yeah, I mean, Jesus, that is a better feud on Twitter than most promotions put in a ring in front of you in promos. And I want this shit to happen so badly. I want this shit like I want a second birthday cake, like that fucking badly.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I love cake. So if there was a second one, I'd be like, I'm all for it. Like my family's supposed to come tomorrow. I'm like, you better bring a fucking cake.
Make it 2.
I already had one. Bring a fucking cake. That's 2.
Wendy, how you feeling about this? I know you were excited when I brought this up. I saw the giddiness on your face.
Look at her.
She busted her Ned Flanders.
Make it so.
She busted her Ned Flanders.
Oh my God, my birthday's coming up. It needs to happen for my birthday.
If he's Ned, if he's Ned, she's Maud.
No footlongs.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. I'm sorry. I couldn't, again, just top my head.
Where is Gonzalo and Felipe to back me up on this? That is the last thing Ned Flanders told Maud before she died. They were at the racing event, and she was disgusted at Homer doing his shirtless dance, and she's like, I'm going to go to the concession stand. Do you want anything? And he's like, oh yeah, get me a hot dog. But remember, no footlongs. And then she got hit with the T-shirt from the T-shirt cannon and fell off the bleachers.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I totally forgot about that, but she nailed it.
I always remember Maud Flanders' death. Anyways, what do I think about this? It needs to happen.
I love you too, Cope.
Yes, Jade is a little green.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie. She's about as green as her hair is right now. But
yeah, Mike said that.
She's improving and she's making efforts to be better. I mean, they're teaming her with if I recall correctly, Bryan Danielson.
Yes.
You can't have a better teacher, honestly.
Yes.
And she's making an effort to grow. And
how you gonna do me like that, big homie?
I don't even want to know.
Donovan Smithers, huh? There you go.
Brian, lost my train of thought.
Oh shit! Yeah, Michael do that to you. It's been happening to me for fucking 30 years now.
Jesus. Give me the strength.
I love that, man.
Make it so
you just keep living that heel life, man. That's all I'm saying.
I've said my piece. Make it so it needs to happen because it would be great. It would be amazing. And it would be wonderful to see Athena back in the ring.
It's time.
Oh, is it game time?
For the word association game. No, this is
for the main event. Thank you, Grandma.
Main event's coming. This is the Coco main event. So the word association game, for those of you that were not on the show or did not watch or listen last week, this is a game.
Where the fuck were you?
Where were you if you weren't watching last week?
Right? We're good at this, okay?
Wendy,
we put a lot into this shit. Where the fuck are you?
This is a game where I will give a phrase. I will ask, name a male wrestler that starts with P. And then whoever chimes in fastest with a male wrestler, Pete Dunne. There you go. Wendy would have got it. Pete Dunne. So here we go. Ivan, you understand the rules. Whoever gets it in first wins. If it's stupid and wrong, I'll tell you, and you won't get the point.
But stupid. Wow.
First one to chime in gets the point. All right. Male wrestler that starts with a G.
Gable.
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Who did you say, Wendy?
I said Gable.
I came in before she did.
Chad Gable. Last name.
No.
I said Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Griff Garrison.
Dom came in second, Ivan. Sorry.
I know,
and Wendy was totally wrong because she used someone's first that
The last name. Get it together. Bullshit.
It's gonna be the first letter. The letter
Florida
I give you. You want to fight? Here we go.
Let's fight.
Oh God, I didn't even think this was gonna start the fight.
Make it happen.
Ivan, get the popcorn. It's early, I know, but
here we go. Give me a pay-per-view that starts with the letter T.
Turning Point.
There you go. I had Taboo Tuesday, but Turning Point works. Yo, you guys gonna play?
Yeah.
I was like,
well, I was accused of throwing the game against Ivy, so I'm just trying to,
Here we go. Now, next one. Name a wrestling move that starts with M. Mm-hmm.
Michinoku Driver.
Okay, I'll take it. I have
to Richmond to fight you.
I
fight everybody tonight.
Bring it! I'll whip your ass just like I am now.
Yes, you. I will end you. I'm a dirty fighter.
You think
I'm not?
I actually put down.
Motherfucker.
I'll huff a front butt. I don't give a fuck.
Is it my turn?
Clementine.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I actually had Meltzer Driver down.
Okay.
Good one.
Anything that starts with a letter works. Name a woman's wrestler that starts with L.
Lita.
Lana.
Yep. Wendy.
Literally just saw her on my TV. So.
Ivan, you are fucking horrible at this game, bro.
Sorry. Ivan's like, I'm just here to chill, bro.
Be nice to him. I ain't trying to get thrown out.
I've been up since 6 a.m, so give me.
See, even Mike said Michinoku Driver. Okay,
you're good. I actually had Lady Frost.
That's
I love Lady Frost. She is such
Me
a
too.
wonderful person.
Is who I actually had down.
Lady Frost is so lovely.
Pay attention to the wording in this one or the letters in this one. Name a WWF champion that starts with I.
Ivan Putski.
Okay.
Iron Sheik.
You got it with Putski, huh?
Wait, did Putski ever win a title?
That's why I came back with Iron Sheik real quick. I think he did like early days, but I can't remember for sure. No, I know Sheiky did.
No, if he did, then that was like the WWF.
Which is why I fired back with Iron Sheik. See, I got two and y'all got none.
That's fine.
Actually, Iron Sheik is exactly what I had down. That's what I put.
I wasn't sure,
point.
So I was like, I'm gonna hold on to this for
back-to-back weeks. Psychic Psycho. I knew exactly what he wanted.
Yet. We're not done yet.
I'm loving what Philippe said.
What did you say?
Don't remember how to play. I beat Ivy.
Remembered how to play.
Okay.
Right.
I won.
Right.
What, to go all Bianca Belair on you? I'm undefeated. Okay, Pepsi Phil?
Name an X Division champ that starts with C.
Christopher Daniels.
Dom was in first, Ivan.
Damn.
Sorry. Yes. I actually had Chris Sabin down. I actually think I used that one last week now that I think about it.
For Gonzalo, it's integrity and intelligence.
Yes.
Kurt Angle, he had 3 eyes.
Yes, intensity, intelligence, and integrity. That was the one you missed, homie, but you were close.
All right.
Yeah, I thought San Martino beat Putski. Thank you, Mike. Sorry.
Name an AEW wrestler that starts with A.
Adam Page.
Ellen Angel.
Shit. I was about to say Adam Cole.
I honestly thought Wendy was going to... I put down Abaddon. That's what I thought Wendy was going to go with right off the bat. But yes, Ivan's on the board.
If it's out of sight, out of mind.
Ivan is on the board now. Welcome to the game, Ivan.
Sorry, I took it.
You're good, man.
They're taking a moment to rev up.
That's what happened to me last week.
Sure,
Name a second generation wrestler that starts with R.
Randy Orton.
Yep.
Dom was in first. Fucking.
Anyway.
Douche.
Moving on.
All right. Wording again.
Okay.
Name a WWE champion that starts with M.
McFoley.
No,
yeah.
McFoley. What? No, you said
Mankind.
Eve.
Oh.
Eve.
Mankind.
He was in WWF.
Yes.
And the E. He was in the E too.
Yeah,
but he didn't win the title when it was the E.
He won the title when it was the remember the Nitro spoiler? They said McFoley on Nitro, but it was
WWF.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that was the E days.
Dead serious. It was in the 90s. They didn't become WWE until the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
So start with M. Drew McIntyre, but that doesn't count because it's his first name.
Because it's the last name, yeah.
Yeah.
As I've proven, apparently.
Did Mr. Kennedy ever win it? No.
Time's up. Miz.
Didn't win. But
but
he bum Miz.
So bad, Miz.
I guess it's his game, so.
Awesome!
Whatever.
we timed out on that one. Name a wrestling move that starts with H.
Oh, man.
Hurt Lock.
Hurricanrana.
Okay, Hurt Lock. I had Heat Seeker for.
Well, of course you had Heat Seeker.
Ivan, I thank you for playing.
Tried.
Wendy, you too.
Yeah, it's tried.
Pepsi Phil, undefeated.
Pepsi Phil, we will have you on so you can take Dom on in this.
And I'm gonna whip that ass too.
Wendy,
yeah.
Take your Adderall before we play next time.
Oh.
Yeah, fair. I mean, the doctor
Fair,
has me
she
on
said.
so it's like the wind down period. So my brain's just like, we're done. Pack away the Adderall. We're done.
She's fair. I wasn't trying.
Gonzalo says, "Can I join you next time? I'll probably lose, but I want to play anyway."
Yes, we will definitely.
I would love to have you on, my big evil brother.
This game was. I specifically brought this game for when we have guests on.
Yeah,
let's hope they perform a little better than Ivan did.
Do not get him mad.
I'm not.
I like being in this league.
Now,
I've heard that before, mostly from my wife, and it ain't never fun. No, it's fine. It's fine. Mm-hmm.
Is it though? Is it?
So we're gonna move into our Revolution review. We're gonna kind of just hit on like the big thing. I mean, the whole fucking pay-per-view was actually really, really good. It was really good.
It was a long one, but it was a good one.
Not a long one though. Like honestly, let's be real. When has AEW given us a short pay-per-view?
Never.
Tony Khan has come out and said all the pay-per-views are gonna be pretty much 4 hours long.
Which, I'll be honest, I'm okay with it being quarterly if it's going to be 4 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. They make you wait 3-4 months. So, like, they give you a long pay-per-view. You've been waiting and watching the build, and you're like, okay, I'm here for this. Let's go.
Yep.
Like, I needed this last month. Let's go.
So, I guess
I'm coming for the 20-time champ. You ain't ready.
I think Pepsi
you ain't ready, Pepsi Phil.
We need Pepsi Phil to take that belt from you.
He ain't got no time for reindeer game.
Appreciate you, Pepsi Phil. Appreciate you.
So I'm
gonna have to introduce him as the Rudolph of podcasting next time. Sorry, dive, my bad.
I'm going all for the gusto for me right now because it was by far the best match of the night with the probably the best swerve of the night. And I'm not talking about Swerve Scott either. Strickland.
But it was Swerve's house.
Trust me, it's gonna be Swerve's house. It's actually the dog collar match. That was, in my opinion, by far the match of the night.
Emotional damage. Oh my god. It was fuck. It was great.
And meanwhile, I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, ROH Punk.
Yes. The only thing that I didn't know was his music because I couldn't remember it.
I remember the AFI immediately. Immediately before he even came out, the music started playing, and I looked at my wife. I was like, "Watch, he gonna be wearing gym shorts and a track shirt and a track jacket," and there he was.
It was actually not the identical, but it was the exact play off of his dog collar match with Raven.
Yeah.
Yes.
It really was.
It was the exact play because they've shown the picture side by side. They showed him in the ring with Raven in the same gear with the dog collar.
Fully agree, man. I was going to school y'all with that when you got to me and you jumped. So fuck. But you're absolutely right.
I agree with what Brian said. It was pure.
You just got in first.
Yes, it was pure. Beautiful brutality.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Beautiful.
But not only that, remind you, even the buy-in, 3 great matches. Man, House of Black coming out almost the same, ring with the horns, the mask. Oh, hey, I love it.
I just got a message.
He almost went Flanders on us again.
I just got a message from Philippe. Apparently, Big E was hurt at SmackDown and taken out on the stretcher. I mean, I have SmackDown on this background right now, but I didn't realize that. Let's see. Went outside and Holland hit a belly-to-belly suplex on Big E that he didn't get full rotation on. It led to Big E landing directly on his head.
Oh.
Immediately after, he laid himself down and the camera quickly cut away. The match went to finish shortly after, and Michael Cole informed us medical personnel had come ringside to tend Big E.
Let's
get well, E.
Let's hope he's all right. We're gonna add Big E to the prayer circle, y'all. It's no lie. Like, ouch.
That looked bad. I just saw right now the replay. Son of a bitch.
Oh, for real? Yeah, like I don't care if it's Riddick Moss or Big E or whatever. Like, somebody lands tight on their neck like that, and I'm just like,
it's scary business.
He landed straight forward, like force. I hope it's nothing. I hope nothing bad. Hopefully, I knock on wood.
Damn.
Prayer circle.
Yes.
So back to this dog collar match.
Yes, please.
For me, and it's not just because it's an MJF match, because I know everyone out there is like, "Oh my God, Bruce is gonna brag because it's an MJF." No, this match from start to finish was storytelling at its fucking finest.
Yes.
And the real reason I know that this was a great match is Wendy was excited about a CM Punk match. That's how I know how good it was. Indeed.
Yeah, I actually was. And it's not just because it was a dog collar match and because of the sheer beauty of the violence. It actually, it seemed like the storytelling, the build-up, all of it, all together, and the pairing of MJF and CM Punk is actually magic.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm actually saying that because I fucking hate CM Punk.
Yeah.
But they make such beautiful magic together. It's insane.
March 11th at 9:14 p.m.
Wendy complimented CM Punk.
I'm writing it down right here.
I'm gonna cut a clip. I swear to God.
I'm writing it down right now.
Like this section.
I'm gonna go fight you. You know what? You're on the list. I'm driving out to California to fight your ass too, and then we get some taco shit.
Let's do it.
You get some of those Cali tacos.
Damn straight.
I can see it now. When she's gonna drive down here, Wendy and I'm gonna be bloody, missing teeth and shit in Taco Bell.
They ain't going to no damn Taco Bell if she's going to Cali. They ain't going to no damn Taco Bell.
No, I meant here, not Cali. Of course not.
We get other people making tacos up here, so I ain't getting like a Mexican taco. So I'm gonna get me some Mexican tacos.
I can get you some Mexican tacos, not far from my house.
Florida, I ain't getting no tacos in Florida. They're gonna be made out of gator and like dog.
And shark and shit.
I'm trying to get some weird Florida disease from the tacos.
We got damn good Mexican food down here. Damn good.
I've been to Florida. I got family down there. That shit ain't Mexican.
No, you've been to Cuba.
That's a Cuban. That's a Cuban pretending to be Mexican.
No, see. Why are we arguing about tacos right now? We're supposed to talk about Revolution. So this is
because we derail every fucking week like clockwork. It's like, oh shit, time to derail.
Oh shit, it's time to talk about tacos this week. So what I want to do with the rest of Revolution is I'm gonna ask each of you to give me the match that you guys want to talk about and you want to discuss, so we can just keep things moving along, because it was such a great pay-per-view, and we could probably talk 4 hours about the pay-per-view if we really wanted to.
Absolutely.
So
that's what I'm worried about, Mike.
I'm gonna shoot diagonally to the top of the screen, and I'm gonna ask Wendy, what match besides the dog collar match is a match that you want to talk about from that damn good pay-per-view?
I want to talk about it because I hate that it was in the buy-in, and it should not have been the HFO whatever match. That should have been in the buy-in.
Yep.
Okay.
Death
Triangle with Eric Redbeard versus House of Black.
Oh, versus House of Black. Oh,
as you do, Wendy.
Why wasn't that on the pay-per-view? Tony, you have to answer for this. I'm going to Jacksonville to fight him for it.
I gotta say, that match was as angelic as it was demonic. Just
yes. That entrance, though, from House of Black to the entrance. That's
that entrance.
Oh, yeah.
Such good shit.
Buddy's antlers came in just in time for the pay-per-view. It was great.
Have you guys noticed, and maybe it's because I don't watch as much WWE, I just catch highlights, but have you noticed AEW is pretty good at building stars that don't need a title?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All of House of Black, you've got Pac, you've got freaking MJ. MJF doesn't need a title. We talked about this the other week. He doesn't need a title.
True. I mean, there are guys that like to see win titles, but they don't need it.
Absolutely.
I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking even Britt don't need a title now, but we're gonna put a pin in that.
Yeah. Thoughts on that match, but we'll come back to that.
We'll put a pin in that.
We can circle back to that. So
we'll put a pin in it, not a balloon.
Yeah, Ivan, what's a match or scenario or something that happened, in Revolution that you just want to talk about? Because I know you spewed everything out the other night. Not spewed, but you got everything off your chest once already.
Well, no, last time we did it. No, last time was more overall. I let everybody else, the rest of the hosts, give their thoughts overall. I mean, it was fantastic pay-per-view. All of it, all the matches were great. Obviously, the best one of all was Punk and MJF. Great, how you mentioned it, great storytelling, and the fact how you had an old school, 2003-4 Ring of Honor, CM Punk. Yeah. And I shit you not, I thought he was gonna do the Pepsi plunge. I was like, please do it.
I'll do it.
Oh my God. I was gonna go shit. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna do it, but he didn't do it. Oh man, it was.
He did it in their last match. That's probably
why.
He
did. He did the last match.
Yeah.
But this match was great storytelling, and even though your boy lost, but this didn't affect him at all. Hey, but you have to think about it. This loss does not affect him. It doesn't. Nope. If anything, it helped him build more. of his character. And people that are going to be watching not only just CM Punk, but also MJF are know whoever's the next challenger, which we already know who's going to be. Because hold on, oh, there it is here.
Which pocket did I put it in? Shit. Wait, here it is.
Here it is. And so, yeah,
got it.
I'm looking forward because now we're going to see MJF going to help develop a homegrown talent to be in a storytelling feud with him. Mm-hmm. That's what we're going to see from MJF and Wardlow, which I'm excited for that because now we're going to see him speaking how he did on Dynamite. We're going to see more charisma out of him, and that's what I'm saying.
And he's chock full of it.
Exactly. And so, all right, relax, calm down. I know, calm down.
Damn, Wendy, come on now.
I know.
Someone get the hose.
You're busting a mod. I know you're busting a mod.
Calm down, Maud.
Calm down.
Woo.
I know.
We need more water. Oh my.
So, best match, of course, Revolution that, and doesn't hurt MJF for him to lose it. It was great. This is like your old school Ring of Honor fucking storyline, man. Fantastic. Enjoyed it. Loved it.
All right. Okay. All right. Good shit, dog.
Good shit.
Oh man. I mean, yeah, I'm with you guys. The whole pay-per-view from like buy-in to the end was amazing. I did like, I'm trying to find it now. And of course, Mike chimed in saying, the Bucks versus Red Dragon versus the Geico Gecko and Tarzan was pretty good. And it was. Yes, it was. I was waiting for that swerve, with the Bucks and Red Dragon, and it didn't quite happen yet. But I'm just like, God damn it, stop teasing me. But the match that I absolutely loved was what Wendy said, the buy-in, the House of Black versus versus Redbeard and Pac and Penta, especially Penta going dark, man. Just that is some beautiful shit. We need to delve into this. I need to see him breaking more arms. I really do. I love that shit. I absolutely get a kick out of that shit. When he did it on Dynamite, I backed it up like 22 times. I was like, do it again.
He's having Lucha Underground flashbacks.
Yes. I was hearing Vampiro in my head and everything. Thank you, Grandma. It was wonderful. And honestly, it was. I think the moment of the night for me that had me scared as hell was Sting taking things to the extreme. Just diving off the fucking balcony through all those tables on top of El Idolo. I loved it. It like that and the dog collar match had my inner bingo hall kid just doing backflips and like throwing popcorn everywhere. Like that shit was crazy. But then when he was done with that move, I'm looking at him. I'm like, are you okay? Like he's my dad or some shit. Like, somebody make sure he's all right. Protect Sting.
You gotta give Sting credit where credit's due. He's going out the way he wants to go out.
I do. Man.
He said himself in a post conference, if you don't want to see me, change the channel.
If like guys,
for him to say that.
Guys like Mick Foley and Terry Funk used to say they're like middle-aged and crazy. Sting is like 3/4 age and crazy. That motherfucker, man. Oh my God. He does all this crazy shit now. And I'm like, oh, no, you're going to get hurt. Fuck. Are you okay? Every time. Because I have watched that man since I was 6 years old. I can't help but be a fan of him. And to see him doing this shit, I'm like, stop. If you get hurt, that's the end of my life. I don't know what I'll do. But at the same time, I love it. And then right after the fact, I'm like, no. It's insane. But that's what goes on in my brain. That's why I'm a psycho. Because it's back and forth. But... And again, I'm a quote my man Nick. I'm not complaining. I'm critiquing because Mike had brought up that he had a problem with like the main event and some of the stuff, and I had the same one. I'm so sick of seeing finishers get hit and then a flat out full fucking kick out comes.
Oh,
like if you wanna shoot the arm up, if you wanna grab a rope, if you wanna put your foot out, okay, but you can't just shove a motherfucker off you like it was nothing when they hit you with a finisher. I love AEW, but I will bash anything that's deserving of being bashed, and that right there is deserving of bashing. Just extra little bonus content. Danielson, Mox lived up to every fucking expectation.
Oh my God.
Welcome to AEW William Regal. That whole fucking thing right there, like I was not expecting big surprises that night, and then Swerve came out, and I was like, "That's dope." And then all of a sudden, here's William Regal, and honestly, I thought
he signed with Impact.
That he signed with Impact.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What the fuck is he doing in the middle of the ring?" And then all of a sudden, you find out he's all elite, and I'm like, I know other podcasters talk about AEW being oversaturated. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Yes, yeah.
He's a man.
A manly man.
That was such a disgrace to William Regal.
That's Lord William Regal once again. Get it right. Lord. The man that screams openly British, as I said to Bruce weeks back. William fucking Lord William fucking Regal. I believe that's his full proper name if you look at his birth certificate. Lord William fucking Regal.
Since we're talking about Lord William Regal, we're gonna kind of
Sting with the hair of a Ken doll. Okay, I was gonna say Michael Myers, but you're not wrong.
We'll kind of transition into this week's Dynamite, because a lot of the stuff that I wanted to talk about on Dynamite is completely tied in with what happened at Revolution, so it all kind of coincides.
Yeah, I was gonna.
No, because everything that from Dynamite that I wanted to bring up, it's all intertwined with Revolution, anyways. So we were talking. You were talking about. God, who were you talking about again?
What? Which one? Mox and Brian?
Yes, William Regal. Yes.
William Regal. Lord William fucking Regal.
Yes. So he came out and he cut a very, very heart-filled promo. At least in the beginning. In the beginning, it was there. That shit.
In the beginning, I was like,
"Stop!" With Shivani, that wasn't kayfabe. That was
so adorably sweet. How
I was gonna cry. I was gonna cry.
And just teasing with him.
It was my allergies. Okay. I have hay fever.
The thing about this is I love every bit of it. And then you got friggin' Meltzer saying all this crap about Regal, and then Regal had to come out on Twitter and be like, "Yo, dumbass, I'm fucking healthy. This is back from 2018. I'm good."
Yeah, like I'm good now. Right.
Yeah.
And he meant it in like a Sylvia Plath kind of way. Like, we're all dying in a poetic Sylvia Plath kind of way. Like, none of us are long for the world. We don't know how much longer we have.
He meant it in
maybe my last year.
He meant it in a Lance Archer theme music kind of way. Everybody fucking dies. Okay.
Needless to say, the pairing of William Regal, Bryan Danielson, and Jon Moxley is friggin' amazing. But I will say this: our good friend TK and Chris Jericho totally fucked this whole scenario up for me. With Jericho Appreciation Association
Society. Jericho Appreciation Society.
They really
who got the jazz? We got the jazz. Who got the jazz?
They really fucked this up for me because I really wanted Daniel Garcia in the stable with Mox and Brian, but now he's with
You have to get Moriarty and Wheeler Yuta. That's it.
Yes, and
Amen.
now he's in the Jericho Appreciation Society. Good God,
couldn't they just keep calling?
What did you say on Facebook, Wendy? That it sounds like a birth control
pill?
Like
a birth control.
Oh yes, yeah. They got Yaz. Now there's Jazz.
Yeah, yo, my boy TJ is watching. Yes, dude, it sucks.
TJ, what's happening, homie?
So. Since I've just been fucking rambling here. What are your guys' thoughts on not so much Regal, but let's get your thoughts on the Jericho birth control pill association.
Yeah.
Again, couldn't they just have kept it the Inner Circle and brought those guys in with Hager and rolled forward? Like I know
and just
it beats the hell out of the Jericho Appreciation Society. I don't know what that just sounds whack as shit. Like I could see the swerve coming because for the first time in a long time when Jericho came out, as he got to the ramp, he did his old like Painmaker Y2J thing at top of the ramp. He hadn't done that in months. And I was like, oh, y'all are happy and singing. You ain't gonna be in a minute.
He's about to show you why he comes out to a song called
I'm gonna be happy, but y'all ain't, because I love Jericho as a heel. But the Appreciation Society, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Was like Jericho's bitches taken? What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's the fact that they put Daniel Garcia in there.
You know,
he basically replaced Sammy Guevara.
There's so many other names though, like Jericho's bitches, ride Jericho's coattails, Jericho's dick riders, like Jericho Appreciation Society. That's all you got,
or at least Inner Circle 2.0. Fucking throw it back.
Yeah, because I mean they had 2.0 in it.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense. You know, anything but that. Anything. Like, I was never a big fan of the anything but Cody, but I'm going to start hashtag anything but Jericho Appreciation Society or just JAS.
Look, one thing you have to understand, Bruce, I get your point that you don't like that faction with Garcia. They should have been with Brian and Mox and
that's
Regal.
just my opinion.
I know, but you have to understand one thing. This is a new season of All Elite. It's a brand new season.
Yes.
It's
like a rebirth.
You're breaking old factions, creating new ones. So you have to understand too that when we first, thought about Inner Circle, I guarantee you were like, this is not a good pair. You have, Pride and Proud and Powerful, Sammy Guevara.
He was gonna die on that hill.
So
he was no.
What?
You were gonna die on that hill about the Inner Circle just being weirdly matched up and like
they were.
Oh no, he was on that soapbox from day one.
What's hard open about it? You gave it a chance, and look what's going on. You have to give this one a chance too. I'm
gonna let it play out. And you know what? I see what TJ is saying, and you know what, you are right. It is like as WCW Jericho as it could fucking get. Like he might as well just come out in a shirt that says, Wednesday Night Jericho.
That'd be fucking sweet.
I mean, he's not wrong about that. Like I see the point. I hate the name. I like some of the guys involved. I wish they'd get rid of fucking Swagger already. Hager, whatever the fuck his name is. Like, we don't need you.
There are times combo between him and Garcia. Two technicians he can have. It's not a bad
but like Garcia is very smooth and slick, and every time Hager shows up, I forgot he worked for AEW. I was like, oh, he's still here. Okay.
All right.
So,
yeah, like, oh, I guess we're doing this again. Fuck.
Bruce,
turn your fan on. Get your towel, get your sweat towel ready. We're going into the
I should have grabbed her birthday present. I hate myself.
The part of Dynamite / Revolution that Wendy is going to salivate and probably
I'm just gonna die. Die of joy.
Yes.
Done.
we're gonna
love that. I don't know why, but I do. I just do.
We're gonna talk about how great Wardlow has been over Revolution, and yes.
Hager really is JCPenney dress pants. JCPenney or Sears, I can't remember which one, but it's one of them.
Macy's, bro.
Oh, is it Macy's? Man, they done came up over the years.
So we finally got the face turn for Wardlow on MJF at Revolution. It wasn't the way people thought it was going to be, but I think that's the way it had to be.
I think it was perfect. I think it was.
I enjoyed the living shit out of it.
Yes.
And Big Man came on Dynamite and showed Dude can cut a promo. Dude can talk.
I've said it.
Yeah. He had a little moment where he like just turned around and said Tony and then stopped and then looked around and went and continued with his promo, but never said anything to Tony. Other than that, it was fire. Other than that, so, I'm just putting it out there. I don't want anybody talking about stands and fanboys. So I'm just putting it out there.
Before we jump into this pretty cool TikTok from actually my buddy TJ that we have, I want to get some thoughts from you guys on what you guys thought about Wardlow's promo. And I got to get to Wendy first before she faints because we're talking about him too much. So Wendy,
yeah, please just do Wendy and Ivan and then cue me and I'll talk to the monkeys
and feelings. Yes, on that promo. Wendy?
Like right now? Oh, the promo.
No, yes, tomorrow. Stop dreaming of Wardlow and discuss Wardlow.
Look, y'all fucking drool on all the bitches. Let me have mine. Like, fuck all y'all.
I'm with you. I'm just saying we need you to talk now.
Y'all will incessantly talk about bitches, so.
You incessantly talk about bitches, though.
Anyway.
Am I wrong?
All right, Wendy.
Sorry. Wendy.
Let's go.
Do I need to hit the sound bite?
Shut me. I will bring out the bell. The promo was great. I am so able to like. What the fuck was that?
Samoa Joe.
You know what that was.
Okay, please.
So the promo was like.
Are we done?
The promo.
Yeah. We're done. The promo was like.
I've been done.
I can reclaim my time.
Yes.
Reclaiming your time.
Okay. Reclaiming my time here. The promo was great. It definitely made him more relatable, and it definitely was a good way to start the face turn. And it shows like he is far more capable than people realize. Like if any, for those who actually took the time to retroactively watch what he has done before, they know and they understand like he can fucking do it. And I appreciate that he's actually being given this opportunity to finally showcase what he can do. He's more than just the muscle guy who stands behind MJF and takes shit all fucking day. He can do a lot more, and it's a good opportunity for him. Those are my
waiting. I'm just waiting for Brucey's head, like vein in his head, to bulge because she talks shit about and again Ivan's like, wait. March 11th.
March 11th at 9:37. Wendy, Drool, Wardlow. There you go.
Always.
And then Wendy fired the first shot.
I'm
drooling on Hater too, TJ. No lie. Like Jamie Buns, hun. Woo!
What are your thoughts on that promo?
Okay. I'm not saying it was the best. Okay. It's a start because he's just starting. Now he's on his own. Now he has the TV time. You can tell by the looks that he was kind of nervous at first. How Dom mentioned, yeah, he was kind of nervous, but then he got a little bit comfortable. It's about time, buddy. Now is your turn, and I'm pretty sure, I guarantee you, he probably been watching a lot of Batista fucking old videos when his promos went back and watched his old matches. I can't fucking guarantee you that he did because he's a Batista fan. I don't knock him. Batista he's great in the mic. So I'm not knocking him for that. Good.
Thanks to Ivan's stream, all I can hear now is "Give me what I want."
Love that, of course. You got to give the people what they want, of course.
Absolutely.
But
facts, bro.
But yes, I mean, I'm happy for Wardlow, and now we're gonna, like I told you, what I mentioned earlier, that storyline is gonna be great. MJF will be the one causing him next week to lose that title shot for the TNT, and that's how the feud will begin. It's going to be great storytelling at its best. I won't be surprised if they put him, it's either his contract, him fighting for his freedom. And I won't be surprised. He's going to go through, obviously, Sean Spears, Easy, FTR. I don't even know if they're going to be involved with this at all either, since this whole, firing Tully Blanchard. We don't even know what's happening with the Pinnacle at all anymore. But for sure, we're going to see a great upcoming epic storyline of MJF and Wardlow. This is like your mice and men type of fucking style storytelling.
Yeah.
That's pretty much. And I'm intrigued of to see what the outcome for Wardlow. That is now your next Bill Goldberg in AEW, but not that Bill Goldberg for WCW. What I'm talking about is homegrown talent building their own talent.
Except this motherfucker can wrestle
and can talk, and he's learning more and more. He just needs more camera time. Give him that time, and trust me, I give him by at least All Out. He'll be a TNT champion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Dom?
I can see that. You know what? I agree with everything these guys have said, but more importantly, Brucey put me on to a TikTok video that TJ, who I think is still in our live chat, he put out earlier, and I absolutely backed what he said 100%. It's like my head hurts because I feel like he ripped it from my brain. So I'm going to relinquish my time. I'm going to let everybody see what TJ said because I back it completely 100%. Just give me 1 second. Yo, monkeys in the goddamn truck. Do me a favor. Hit the top Robotron 69,000, please.
And it fucking starts. Why are they doing that to Wardlow? His promo made him look soft. He's a monster. Just stick to powerbombing people. You do know that they're making him a baby face, right? And you do know what a baby face is, right? And how that works? A real good way of making sure that people cheer for you is making sure that they know that you're relatable. Relatability and vulnerability really make sure that people know that you're a real fucking person and they help people cheer for you. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to the fact that he grew up with a family that struggled financially. And he did what he did to get that money so that he doesn't have to struggle financially. And now he's trying to break away from MJF to be his own man because he does not want to be disrespected. Maybe y'all just can't grow a set of balls and that's why you don't relate.
Amen, bro. Amen.
Yes.
I relate. I relate to that because I came from a family that didn't have a lot of money and I had to struggle and work for some shitty people in order to make ends meet to keep us going from when I was young all the way up. And so, yeah, everything TJ said, it's like ripped from my fucking brain. I got to give it to him. Like that was beautiful. That's that. I can't even say this, that. Check him out on the indie movement and on TikTok. Cheap Pop.
Yeah, well, you can check out the indie movement. He's also got his indie movement podcast along with Just Plain Filthy podcast. And if you want to check him out on, if you want to check out TJ on TikTok, you can find him at KillMurray603. He has a lot of good wrestling content on there, and he's got a lot of other stuff where he also makes music as Kill Murray, which is actually he really, really good stuff he has on there as well. So go check out Kill Murray at 603 on TikTok.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, that was you, TJ, and that was good shit. So I had to show the people. Brother. Because that was my sentiments exactly. I saw people like clowning Wardlow saying he was soft and all. Like, no. He's giving you a story like this is his hard times. This is his hard times promo from Dusty, like you know, right here in 2022, and y'all talk about soft. There ain't nothing soft about being broke and having to come up. If you don't know that, you haven't been it, and good for you. But some of us have, and we feel you.
Yeah. So.
I'm blushing. He said.
So
TJ's getting put over more than Braun because he fucking earned it. And TJ's been doing this forever. Thank you. Forever.
I'm gonna get to probably the biggest thing that happened on AEW Dynamite, and it's not what everybody thinks. The biggest moment from Dynamite that we can walk away with is Scorpio Sky is the TNT champion.
Yes. Yes.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus.
Can I just say one thing? I had no idea they changed his music, and I have no idea why. That shit slapped. Right? The one before, "Reach for the Sky," and all that. Like, that was dope. And all of a sudden, they started playing his music, and I was like, "Who shit is that?"
I know. I noticed it too. I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?" I'm like, "What happened to that?"
What the fuck? I thought Sky was coming out. Oh wait, that is him. Why?
You know what? Well deserved. You know,
Yes.
Absolutely.
I know that guy's career. Whew, when he was a Gallinero back in Rev Pro, I know his career.
He's a California guy. That's right.
Of course, I know. And
I was watching this stream last night. You were saying like you knew him from like bar wrestling and shit.
There's a picture of me with him on my personal Twitter when I was with him and Frankie and Christopher Daniels. I was a fan, of course. I see you. So
of course.
Always. So, you know, I always love that. The worst and best talent. Love that. I'm happy for him. Both fucking deserve about damn time. Because we've been waiting for this since what? Like how long ago did he win the last brass ring from fucking
like a year ago?
Last year. He won last year, yeah.
At the same pay-per-view in the ladder match. And then lost to Cody.
Yeah, exactly, which is bullshit. But that's Cody, of course.
I agree.
And now, it took a year later for him finally to win it. I said it last time on the show. I'm like, this is your version of Lay Cool male version because that's why I figured. I said it a while back. Why this scenario works? Why you have two TNT belts? Why? Makes fucking sense.
Because now Ethan can have one.
Go. Ethan can have one.
Yep. All Ego gets one. He gets one. Men of the Year walk out. It'll be like everything that Jericho and Owens wanted to do back in the day, like co-WWE champion. They're gonna be co-TNT champions, but they're both gonna. Universal, my bad. But they're both gonna have belts.
And I love that, and it works because now it gives that title more relevant and not just to be. Oh, you get a title shot. You be a champion. You get a title shot. You be a champion. It's not being bounced back and forth anymore. They better have Scorpio Sky keep holding this for so long. So when Wardlow's ready to win it, he beats both of them. And then that's what I would love to see. And it happens all out.
Can I burst that bubble on the 2 title real quick? From Scorpio Sky's Twitter. I will only be carrying one TNT title from now on, as I've gifted the other to Dan Lambert to put front and center at ATT, surrounded by the countless championships won in the UFC, Bellator, and all the other major promotions. Watch Rampage tonight on my network, TNT Drama.
You son of a bitch. You
damn it, Scorpio. Damn you, Scorpio. You ruined it. You were that close. No. I do love Pepsi Phil. Cody leaves, the Scorpio wins the belt. Coincidence? I think not.
March 11th, 9:48.
Scorpio Sky breaks my heart.
Breaks my heart with Scorpio Sky Twitter.
That's what I do.
And I think it's pretty clear that MJF is going to screw Wardlow in this TNT title match with Scorpio Sky. So all these people saying, "Oh, Sky's just a transitional champion until Wardlow comes along." No.
Here's the thing.
It doesn't.
MJF's not going to screw Wardlow like you guys think he's going to screw Wardlow. He's going to take the TNT title shot and give it to Shawn Spears, and Shawn Spears is going to lose to Scorpio Sky.
I was going to say
that's how it's going to happen.
If anything, Shawn Spears is going to be the one that screws Wardlow because that was the dude that was bitching at him the whole time. You don't do all these power bombs. I'm the accountability money. So like he's the one that's going to come through defending Max. And that's going to be the new click because now obviously the Pinnacle is kind of going like this with Tully being fired, FTR going over here. You know, maybe Max and Shawn stay together, but Lord knows Wardlow gone.
MJF said in a promo about 2 weeks before Revolution, and he said, "Go win that brass ring, big man, so I can get my TNT title shot because it's in your contract that I can take your title shots."
No, that was
and do what I want with
that.
him.
Okay.
So this is gonna.
Bradley, I was having a conversation with my man Brad about this, and he was like, wouldn't it be great if they do this like thing where we just see TK coming out of his office and who follows behind him? Wardlow. And they shake hands and he's like, well, this was a great conversation, you know, I'll be seeing you around kind of thing. And then come to find out he bought him out of MJF's contract and now he has an actual official AEW contract.
I was going to try to get that in. Thank you, Grandma.
So I'm going to give all the credit to my man Brad for that one. And I was like, yep. Brad, I love it.
I approve.
Here we go.
Brad is brilliant. He has these great moments.
Nah, Brad is pretty wisdomous. I'll give him that.
Thanks, yeah.
Well,
man, Brad.
With all of that being said, and this amazing show that I've had a fuck ton of fun doing tonight,
oh my god, yes.
Dom,
I'm sorry, real quick. I'm watching a little bit of SmackDown, and Pan Blanco is just going off on what's his name, VKM Sweet Boy right now.
Austin Theory?
Yes.
We're going to get Pan Blanco versus Theory, but that's for another show.
That's next.
Pat McAfee,
Pan Blanco.
No, that's what Wendy calls him. That's what Wendy calls him. So we all call him that.
Your typical white boy, Pan Blanco.
He is total Wonder Bread, and we love him.
Doug, do you have any final thoughts before we sign off and get to our social medias? And
oh man, I had a blast on this, and I can't thank Ivan enough for showing up. I've been wanting to get him on for so long, and it was beautiful, man. We laughed, we cried, we cried because we laughed. We
cried, and we wrote down the times and dates.
Even with times and dates and everything like that, we didn't, as Ivan always says, and it's true about the league, we didn't just make a podcast. We made fucking history. Wendy complimented CM Punk. Yeah, history was made. That's what we do.
Earmark this episode so we can go back to it next year.
I'm cutting the clip. I'm telling you.
Make a t-shirt. They'll make a t-shirt. 311. Wendy loves
yes.
It needs to be
yes.
in your handwritten notes. Like that needs to be the shirt.
Yes.
Send me a screenshot of that. I'll just put it on the shirt and it'll just say Grandma 311 above it.
Wendy. And the time.
Blow it up a little bit.
It's gotta have the time. Wendy, final thoughts.
Rampage was great. AEW's buildup of storylines and everything has been impressive. Right now we're in a good place with that. WWE, what they're doing with NXT is confusing, but it has piqued my curiosity. We'll see what happens there. Overall though, wrestling is really kind of interested. It's got some interesting things going on right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ivan, final thoughts?
Man, all of us are marks for professional wrestling, and this is the time to be a pro wrestling fan because we're getting fucking spoiled like how we were. Well, I know I'm that old, but not that super old. I mean, I'm in the 40s. I mean, like towards all of us. What a golden era, maybe, but this of what we're seeing now of possibilities. Fuck the forbidden door bullshit. It's just now more open door policy. Come in whenever the hell you want. And just let it happen. Territories, and that's the beauty of it. It's back. The territories, the independent circuit is back. I love it. I enjoy it. And all we're waiting for is how my other host, Money Mike, will say, let's have a super showdown at the Indy when they host the Indy 500. Have AEW, New Japan, Impact, Ring of Honor stars.
You know what you can have that? All in.
Exactly.
All in. Exactly. ROH is Tony's now. All in comes back and everybody gets involved.
Make that your WrestleMania, and there you go. Heck, maybe tell Vince, one time only, Vince. No. Drop your ego, but no, he's not going to do it. Of course
no, because all of his guys would have to go over.
Oh, yeah. That. As long as the tribal chief goes over.
You're absolutely right about that, though.
Really? You have to. We went all show, Ivan. All show.
Yeah,
all show. We're getting ready to go off the air, and you had to go there.
He's like, hey, Brucey's not looking.
That's exactly what it was. He's like, oh yeah. He's like,
Sucker punch.
You want to give me shit about the game? Oh yeah.
I got you.
Gotcha.
I got you, high class.
Right hook out of nowhere.
And that's why he runs this league. That's why he is the devious one. It's on his screen. He's like MJF. I'm a snake.
Hey, but and you have to give him credit. MJF is the hottest heel right now. Period.
Absolutely.
Nobody can top what he's doing. So there.
Nah.
So before I give a quick final thought and I roll into our social medias, Ivan, would you like to plug your social medias and your podcast and all of that stuff? Please give it a plug.
First of all, it has been an amazing, fantastic, phenomenal time that I had with all of you.
Absolutely.
And
my first league hosting of a show.
And I love you all. And thank you for having me on the show, especially being with the Salt of the Earth podcast. Of course, great host, man. You're always killing it, Bruce.
That's why I gave it up, man. He kills it, so I'm like, just go.
And of course, I love mi Latina aquí. Si la quiero. Exactly.
Love you too, baby.
La quiero
que te quiero.
And of course, my brother, my psychotic brother, the DOM of podcasting. Love it. I love it. But yes, besides where you can find Top Rope, ladies and gentlemen, you can find us as well at Circle Debates, at Twitter, Circle Debate, also at Instagram, at Circle Debate, Facebook, Circle Debate, and of course, our lovely YouTube channel as well. You can find us there, Circle of Debate, on our YouTube channel. You can find us all over all audio platforms as well. We're live every Thursday because we are on Pacific Standard Time. So I know it could be late for a lot of the majority of people on the Eastern Standard Time and Central Time, but you can catch it the next following day, the replay. So, every Thursday night, 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Pacific, every Thursday on our YouTube channel. So there you go.
Fucking right.
He made it easy. We should have done that. We didn't.
Listen, Linda, listen. So my final thoughts for me on this week in wrestling. I agree with Matt Jackson. Wrestling fans are toxic.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not going fully in depth with it. That's where I'm leaving it.
Not all of them, but yeah, there's a chunk.
It's Ivan. You know, having you on, you kind of made me step my game up because, like, I actually spit some fire tonight, bro. You made me. I had to step my game up because you're Ivan. You're coming on the show.
I feel the same way, like going on his league shows and stuff. Like I was there, Dirty Heels, all these guys. I'm like, man, I gotta come with my A game tonight.
Right? I had to step it up, and I had a lot of fun as always. Wrestling's in an amazing spot. It still is, even if something's crap, wrestling's still in an amazing spot, and I love every second of it. And with that being said, you can find us at Top Rope Wrestling Talk on Facebook in 2 places. Yes, I said 2 places on Facebook. You can find our group where we go in and we just shoot the shit and we have fun and talk trash and do our show threads and our forum that we did our first one that we've done in 4 years.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Grandma.
Thank you, Grandma. I got to get to the announcement, y'all. Birthday week. My bad.
It's all good. And you can also find us on Twitter at our other place in Facebook is you can find us at Top Rope Wrestling Talk. That's our page. Where
that's business. That's all about the business.
That's all podcast. And that's controlled by us. We're going to start getting some more content out there daily, hopefully get a few posts out there daily and get it going and start promoting the shows more and more on there. You can also find us at on Twitter at Top Rope WT. Goddamn, how do I forget the own goddamn name? You can find us there, go on there, we shoot the shit. We're actually a lot of active on there, hella active on Twitter.
Hella active
on
and we
Twitter.
share a lot of Circle of Debate and Ivan stuff, but if you're not following him, you need to do it. You need to go subscribe, you need to follow, you need to do all that shit.
And then you can go to the worst but award-winning Instagram handle for a wrestling podcast. You ready for this, people? Here we go. I know you hear it week in and week out every Friday night. I'm going to give it to you anyways because, God damn it, we wanted an award for it. It's at top_rope_wrestling_talk. God.
The worst. The worst.
Hey, Wendy.
The best. Yes, Bruce.
Hey, can you tell the lovely people where they can listen to us?
I just might be able to. You can find us on anchor.fm/TRWT. From there, you can find us wherever podcasts are distributed. So you can find us on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, just about everywhere and anywhere. You can also find our lovely faces. You can see Ivan's wonderful face. All of these beautiful, majestic faces out there. You see this little cute little goblin. Meow, meow, meow.
You see that adorable grandma at the top of the screen.
You can find us on the YouTubes as well. So yeah, you can see us. You can find us everywhere. You just find us everywhere.
Yes, you can find us
with a picture of her Wardlow right here, right next to her.
Right there.
Yeah, grandma.
In a heart. Tell me,
yes,
where can I find some merch?
I will do that, but just remember the YouTube channel, if you're listening after the fact, is TRWT parentheses a Fox Den Joan, JAWN. It is a Philly thing because it's my thing. Okay. And you can catch the Sports Syndicate, which is coming back this week. We're gonna have a nice little birthday bash Sunday. It's gonna be me, the tribal chief himself, Devin, my man Nick, because he shows up to every show and I love him, and the high class one below me right now, the high class coach of podcasting, Brucey, is going to be on too.
Baseball's back, bitches.
Come join us Sunday night. We're going to have a lot to talk about. But if you want our merch, and I will be adding some new logos, but if you want our merch, you want to see the new logos, you want to get the soon-to-be Grandma 311 t-shirt with the notes on it, you can come to trwtmerch.threadless.com. When the site pops up, you're going to see our logos. If you click on them, you're going to see all the options. I mean, there are tons. We got hoodies, we got onesies, we got leggings, we got shoes, we got shirts, we got mugs, we got masks, gaiters. Somebody hit me with a what?
What?
Stickers,
what?
Magnets,
what?
Buttons,
what?
Notebooks,
what?
beach
what?
towels,
what?
blankets,
what?
pillows.
Okay, we got too long.
All of it.
Every fucking thing. But go to trwtmerch.threadless.com to see for yourself. Put in your order today and support your local psycho and his crew.
Hey, word.
Your mom's.
Well, Wendy.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Dom.
Just enjoy wrestling, y'all. If it's not your cup of tea, let somebody else drink it. And thank you again to my main man, Ivan.
Ivan?
You're the man, dude. Thank you.
Ivan?
You guys. So, remember, ladies and gentlemen, TRWT don't just do podcasts.
Hell no.
They make history.
Fucking right.
Oh, yeah. Deuces, bitches.
Bye.